Happy Saturday, beautiful ladies. I'm sending you positive energy and thoughts your way. I hope you're keeping well and healthy. I'm Josephine, your detox coach and the founder of the Fiber Shrinking Kitchen Club. I specialize in detoxing to shrink fibroids naturally. Today, I want to talk to you about something important that we usually don't think about and we overlook. And that's a big part of your kitchen that is feeding your fibroids, and you're probably not aware about it. And that is your store-bought dressing and sauces. You use it every day in your salads and when you're cooking. And at the end of this video, I will share with you a delicious homemade dressing recipe that you can start making at home that is yummy, delicious, that is great for you, minus the toxic chemicals. Most store-bought dressing and sauces contain controversial ingredients that are inflammatory, and any kind of pro-inflammatory foods cause havoc in your hormones. And I'm going to talk about 3 top ingredients I see in a lot of dressing and sauces that are in the store. And the first one is soy. So soy and the soy-based products contain too much estrogen, and most of the processed soy today is genetically modified, and consuming soy and any soy-based products is something that you want to omit, because soy is definitely a top 5 food that feeds fibroids. Now, GMO soy increases estrogen in the body, and it's basically a xenoestrogen. It mimics estrogen in the body. And when you're detoxing to balance your hormone and eliminate excess estrogen, you want to omit or avoid soy and any soy-based products. And there are a lot of processed vegan foods that contain soy that are feeding the fibroids constantly, and most of it are in the dressing and sauces as well. The second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. This is just a fancy name for processed sugar. Processed sugar feeds fibroids, period. It is used in a lot of baked products. It's used to flavor foods, including the dressing and sauces as well, to change that flavor, to make it sweet that you can keep going back to it. That's just how it works. Consuming processed sugar disrupts your absorption of nutrients in the body, and it also causes inflammation in the body. So before putting that dressing in your shopping cart, be wary and investigate the ingredients in what you are buying. And the last controversial ingredient that I'm going to talk about, and is found in a lot of the dressing and sauces as well, is MSG, and that stands for monosodium glutamate. It's another fancy name for hidden words such as natural flavoring, yeast extract, carrageenan, and most vegan-based products contain these ingredients. So no wonder you think you have gone vegan and you're like, I'm eating healthy, but why am I still having these symptoms? The problem is still there, that is feeding fibroids. So being a food label detective is crucial when you want to eliminate toxic chemicals and that feed fibroids. And this is some of the tools and resources that I provide inside the Fiber Shrinking Kitchen Club to teach you how to be a food detective. It's a powerful 12 weeks detox program to shrink fibroids naturally. There are controversial ingredients. There's so many out there, but I did not mention today, but I wanted to focus on those 3 to let you know that you have the power to choose what you eat. If you pick up a product in the store with ingredients you would not find in your kitchen, and you cannot pronounce the ingredients as well, find something else that will contribute to your health and well-being instead of something that you cannot pronounce. So that said, I want to show you. Let me take you to my kitchen and I'll show you how to make a yummy dressing that you can use in your salads, in your food, minus the toxic chemicals. Because at the end of the day, you have the power to control what you choose to eat. And if you're on a journey, you're on a health journey, and you need additional support, the tools and resources to boost that detox process to shrink fibers naturally. I am here to support you, to provide you with the tools and resources that are going to keep you and to give you that success when you're detoxing to shrink fibers naturally. So with that said, let me take you to the kitchen and we can start making this dressing and sauce that you can start making in your kitchen. It's yummy, detoxing, and delicious. Come on. Okay, welcome to my kitchen. So I'm going to show you how to make a delicious dressing. It's cilantro lime dressing. It's very simple, easy ingredients. It's very delicious. So this will make about 8 servings. What you're going to need for this recipe, it's a half avocado, which I have that. Then 2 tablespoons of extra virgin oil, or you can use avocado oil or grapeseed oil. Then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of ground ginger. So I have a whole ginger here and it's washed already. You can, if it's clean enough, you can just use, I'm gonna peel that off, or you can just use the skin as well, but make sure it's clean, you know. Then 2 tablespoons of lime juice I have there, and I have the lime here. And then I have a cup of cilantro, which is washed already. So I'm gonna chop that up and I'll show you. Then finally, you need a half a cup of organic coconut milk. So this is the organic coconut milk. Make sure that you're getting organic brand that doesn't have a lot of ingredients. If it's coconut milk, it should have at least 2 or 3 ingredients. That coconut milk, usually they have guam but just make sure that you're getting really good coconut milk, or you can even use hemp milk in this case. This is going to give it that creaminess. If you do not have coconut milk, organic coconut milk, you can just use half a cup of water, plain filtered water. That's fine. But this just gives that creaminess. The texture is going to be different when you use the coconut milk, but you do have options. So it's either or without. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine all these ingredients. This is a healthy fat. It will keep you full. This is anti-inflammatory, and you have your lime there, very detoxing. Cilantro as well brings that deliciousness when you're using it in your cooking and making your dressing and sauces. So this is simple and easy. We are going to chop the cilantro. We're going to put everything in a high-speed blender. I have a Vitamix. And it's ready. It's easy as that. So let's chop this up. So first thing first, we're gonna go with the cilantro. I usually use the stem just to make sure I can take out the end of the stem. And just make sure that you wash the cilantro. It's such a great addition when you are preparing your food. It brings that delicious flavor. I love cilantro. I use it all the time when I'm cooking. Basically and everything in the kitchen. I have a Vitamix. I could easily just put it in there. It will work on it very well, but that's okay. We can just make a little bit easier work for the Vitamix as well. And then I have this. My ginger looks clean. I washed it. It's clean. I'm just gonna use the skin as well. If yours doesn't look that clean, just, peel. Go ahead and peel that. Sometimes I leave the peel on. Sometimes I just, I take that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add all these in here. And then I'm going to take the half avocado. So we have the ginger there. If you like this spicy, you can add jalapeno pepper. It's optional. These are, you can always be creative and make different sauces. Just be creative with what you have. Okay, so be creative in the kitchen. Think about different herbs you can use. If you don't have cilantro, you can think about dill. You can use chives. You can use basil. So be creative. Most of my dressings and sauces are just coming from creativity. I add different things. I try different things. So that's what I want to encourage you to do as well. So all that I have now, I have my Vitamix blender now. I'm just going to add all these things in there. And I'm just going to blend this up, and I'll come and show you the final results. So I'm going to use the coconut milk. As I said, if you do not have coconut milk, you can use plain water. It's just the creaminess. It will not be different. Even the taste is different. Then I'm going to add that oil. And finally, we're going to add some salt as well. You can always add salt, later if you need more. So I'm just gonna blend this in the Vitamix, and then I'll come and show you the final results. Okay, so we have that ready. I blended that up. It looks like blended avocado, but when you taste it, Lord, it's so delicious. It's so yummy. So this, if you like it thin, you can always add water, or if you have additional coconut milk, up to the consistency that really you like. But it's so rich. The taste, the ginger kicks in. And if you want a little bit of spicy, you add that jalapeno, will give you that little spiciness and sweetness. I mean, this is really good, minus the toxic chemicals that I've talked about. So I would encourage you to just feed your body with ingredients and food that are nurturing and nourishing if you want to shrink your fibroids naturally. And some of these things, such as dressing and sauces, are things that really add that inflammation in our body. We don't think much about it. You think it's just a sauce you add to your salad, but it has ingredients that are very inflammatory that keep feeding fibroids and doesn't really make things improve for you. So these are just some of the recipes. I show you how to make different recipes of dressing and sauces. I have all those tools and resources inside the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club. And if you need that additional support as you're going through your health and wellness journey to detox, to shrink fibroids naturally, I am here to guide you, to support you, to motivate you, to keep you really empowered and educated. So this is it, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Be well, be healthy, be energetic, and as always, I'm sending you positive energy and thoughts your way. Until next time, take care.